Hello and welcome back to another video on Brett Carlson Fitness. I am Brett Carlson. Did you know that 60% of Americans gain weight during the holiday season? I didn't know that either, which is a crazy stat to me. I'm just going to be breaking down my plan for this post-holiday cut. This is going to be a relatively short video. Let's get into it. Post-holiday cut. What does that mean? So a cut is just trying to lose weight, obviously, and then a bulk is trying to gain weight. I'm already bulky enough. Now would be the perfect time to cut because we're just under 6 months from the summer. So yeah, there's my stat right there, over 60%, which is kind of, I thought it was going to be higher, but it's not. 60% of Americans, that's like 200 million people. 200 million people gain weight during the holiday season. Most of the time it's not muscle. Most of the time it's fat. Obviously you're with your family. You're eating Thanksgiving dinner. You're eating a ton during Thanksgiving dinner. You're inside because it's cold, so you're not doing as much. And then Christmas time, obviously, you get candy in your stocking. Guilty. Now let's go over my training plan. It's going to be a standard push-pull leg split, incorporating at least 30 minutes of cardio after weight training. Usually when it's my push day, I go on the treadmill and I just either walk at an incline or just start running. My pull days, I go on the rower and do about 2,000 meters, nice fast pace, and then I kind of do another 2,000 meters at a relatively slower pace, kind of still getting that cardio in, but not so much that high intensity cardio. Once leg day is done, that's when I go on the stair climber, and that burns a ton of calories, literally a ton, because your legs are already tired from the workout itself, and then you just decide to burn them out on the stair climber. Next one, incorporate running days for my marathon prep. You'll see in the next slide that I have a training plan for my marathon prep. It's going to be a lot of cardio, and then lastly, 10,000 plus steps a day. That is extremely important. That is a non-negotiable. I have to get 10,000 plus steps a day. Tendinitis. Let's talk about tendinitis. Now you may be wondering, Brett, why are we talking about tendinitis? And why is the picture of a wrist? Because I got it. Now that I've been diagnosed with some tendinitis, what that basically does for me is whenever I'm in push-up position or holding a weight, if that weight goes like this, then the inflammation that's in my wrist right here gets aggravated. So I'm going to be coming up with exercises that don't aggravate the injury, aka flies, non-heavyweight dumbbell bench. Flies, I'll just take like some 25s, maybe 30s, so that way I can hold it steady and then just go and do the flies. That's going to be the majority of my chest workouts. Non-heavy dumbbell bench. Obviously, I'm just going to do low weight, high rep because my body doesn't want to let me do heavyweight. And then just keep up with the recovery for 6 to 8 weeks because that's how long it's going to take. And if I aggravate it even more by doing heavy dumbbell bench, then it's just going to aggravate it more and it's going to prolong the recovery process. Moving on to diet plan. Obviously you can see here, cottage cheese, some 93% ground beef, chicken breast, and salads. 1,700 to 1,800 calories a day to start out with. So my BMR is around 2,050. So I'm going to do a 300 calorie deficit. That should put me in a good place to start with. Once my plateau occurs, which it inevitably will, I'm just going to subtract 100 calories from the diet. So I'm going to be eating 1600 to 1700, and then I might plateau again, and that's when I'll eat 1500 to 1600. Again, non-negotiable. Need to hit at least 180 grams of protein per day in order to keep the muscle that I have on during this cut. So that's one thing that your body likes doing, is it burns all the fats, burns all the carbs, but if you're not weight training and keeping up with your protein, it's also going to burn protein too. Exact macros needed: 180 grams of protein, 45 grams of fats, and 113 grams of carbs. That gets me within that 1700 to 1800 calorie range. And then log everything. I use the app Macro Factor. It's fantastic. It takes everything that you eat in a day. It also takes your weigh-ins, and it basically estimates your expenditure throughout the day, your total expenditure throughout the day. That's where I got that 2050 from my base metabolic rate. So it takes those, and then it gives you a weight trend, because a lot of people don't like seeing the weight fluctuations on the scale. They see 212 one day, and then one day they might hit 217 if they have a high carb day, high sodium day, because carbohydrates and sodium both pack on the water weight. So if you're one who's scared of the weight, just know that happens. If you have high carbs one day and high sodium, and you drink a lot of water, you're gonna be super hydrated the next day, and it'll reflect on the scale. Don't think that in one day you gained 5 pounds of fat. That is just not true. It's not how it works at all. Let's talk my goals. By June 21st, aka the summer solstice, by June 21st, I want to be 190 pounds or less. My starting weight right now is 213.2. So I got 23.2 pounds to go until the summer. With the rate that I'm going, I'm steadily losing pound to 2 pounds a week. That should be doable. My second goal, run 10 miles in one running session. As you can see, I have a 16-week marathon training schedule that I got off of the lovely Google. Yeah, so the first time I hit 10 miles it's gonna be week 5 on Saturday. It says 10, so I'm gonna try my best to hit 10. Once that happens, I will be extremely happy. Then that goal will be checked off, and then on to the next goal, which is probably gonna be 20 miles. And then that is gonna happen by week 13 on Saturday. Those are gonna be my long run days, Saturday or Sunday. I can kind of play with these numbers as needed. Now, my big key takeaways from this: keep training and diet in check. That is the only way to actually keep it going and have a steady decrease on the scale. Losing fat while keeping muscle on. That is the primary goal of this cut. Stay motivated, stay active. One thing that your body loves doing in a calorie deficit or when you're on a cut tends to want to sit and stay stagnant. That's something that you have to combat. It's a mental mind game. Your body is going to tell you, hey, we don't have enough calories. So let's just sit down, let's take a rest day, and that rest day is going to turn into 2 days. And then it's going to turn into 3 days. And before you know it, you've overeaten on your calories, and then you're plateauing. And that's because your training is not where it needs to be. Lose 25 plus pounds, because I want to be 190 pounds by the summer. If I'm 185, even better. If I'm 190, so be it. If I'm 191, not the end of the world, but I think I can do it. All right, that's going to do it for today's video. Again, short day. This will be a series. It's going to be the post-holiday cut shred series. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.